another episode of Will and a Whim. Today I am so excited for this video. Finally doing the Q&A, okay? Or as the kids would say, the Q and slay. Y'all gave me the questions, I'm coming through with the answers. Today I'm serving you chill. Today I'm serving you take off your shoes and relax your feet. Today I'm serving you, girl, good night. I'm serving you, I'm tired. I'm not really all that tired. I'm actually pretty amped. It's just today is a lazy old hair day, girl, and we're gonna put it in a bun. Before we go ahead and get started with this video, make sure that you click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I don't know why you would not be, but let's just bring up these questions. Okay. The first question is coming from Chilling with Court. She says, what music do you use for your videos because they are bomb? Love your channel. Love you, girl. Love you, Chilling with Court. I want to chill with Court. So this is a really good question. I know a lot of you have been bumping and grinding, okay? Some of y'all been doing a little too much with the music. But the general consensus seems to be that you all like the music that I've been using. All of the music that I've been using, I found over time from various places on the internet. Download them into my iTunes, and so they're on my computer. They're stored on my computer. I don't really have like actual links to most of the music that I put in my videos, but when I do get the link, I make sure I put it in the description box so that you all can click through and listen to that music whenever you want to. What I will do, however, because I do get most of my music off of SoundCloud, is I'll create a SoundCloud account that you all can follow. That way, when I like a song on SoundCloud, you all can see that and you all can listen to that music. Next question is from Isaiah Williams. He says, how did you develop your hair routine? I think a lot of people think that you can just sort of watch a YouTube video and watch somebody who has hair similar to yours or it looks similar to yours and then do exactly what they're doing and sort of win that way at the hair care game, you know what I mean? But really it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of shopping around and making sure that you're finding products that actually work for you. I realized that there were sort of a few things that were fundamental to a hair care routine. A deep conditioner, a cleanser, whether that's a co-wash, shampoo, or whatever have you, trimming your hair, water, tons of water, and something to seal all of that in. Once I knew all of that, I sort of shopped around and figured it out, and it was all trial and error. Spend time with your hair, get to know it a little bit, take it out for lunch, you know what I mean? Just do what you need to do to figure out what your hair needs and wants. The next question comes from Aaliyah K _ reminds me of Aaliyah J, love her. She says, how long do you keep your protective styles, and love the video and your hair? Thank you so much, I appreciate that, Aaliyah. Girl, I really do push for 2 weeks, but it usually ends up in being just about a week because I like protective styles that are clean, like minimal frizz. I want to be like Beyoncé out here, okay, flawless. So I generally leave them in for about a week. The next question is coming from Katie Johnson. She says, would you ever dye your hair? This is a good question, girl, because I have so many itches like during the year to dye my hair. I live for the honey blonde tips, girl. So many people, Fro Girl Freddy, for example, rock the blonde color so well, but I don't know if I could do it. It's just that I know that a lot of people have different experiences with bleach. And bleach sort of operates the same way that heat does on your hair. It sort of opens your hair cuticle and leaves it open. It's sort of like chemically fried. And so it's harder to retain moisture because your hair doesn't lay down anymore. The light can't sort of reflect off of your hair cuticle, and so your hair looks dry. And I don't know, girl. One day I'll probably dread up my hair and then dye the locks. The next question comes from Tara Oyella Luam. She says, can you be my best friend? Oh, girl, yeah, we can be besties, girl. I don't know you. I don't know. Where you at? Where you live, girl? Let's hang out. The next question comes from Aaliyah D. Hey, girl. Love you. She says, what are some of the stupidest BS hair tips that you've heard on YouTube? I made an entire video about this, so if you want to check out me busting the myths that I've been hearing about natural hair, check that out. It's right here. But I think one of the craziest things that I've heard is that, I don't know if this works or if it doesn't work, but there was a tip going around a while back. If you sort of sat upside down for like 5 minutes every night, laid over your bed, and you let your hair just like hang down, that somehow your hair would grow an inch overnight. Where? Like, I have never heard like a funnier tip. And I was sitting here watching on this computer, girl, people lay upside down thinking that their hair would grow overnight. And people would be like, yeah, girl, it works, girl, it works. Girl, if that was the case, everybody would be upside down every single night, looking like Rapunzel the next day. Like, that's not... Next question. Dewan Jones asks, what is your zodiac sign? Aquarius is link up. Okay, I feel like I rep my Aquarius gang like real hard. Okay, Ellen DeGeneres is an Aquarius. We cool, we chill, we lit, like we live. Next question comes from It's Mirth. Although my hair is somewhat between a TWA, which if you don't know what that means, it means teeny weeny afro. That's something that I did not learn until a good year and a half into my hair journey. Would I still be able to wash my hair and twist? And how would you be able to get past that awkward length stage? So yeah, you could wash your hair and twist. There shouldn't be any really real problem with that. I don't know, there's nothing else to say there. How are you able to get past the awkward lane stage? You just have to keep at your routine and make sure that you are protecting your hair, moisturizing your hair, sleeping with a bonnet on, being gentle with your hair as you're working through it. Anything that you can do to protect your hair and to prevent breakage will help you get through the awkward stage. How do you sort of like be in the awkward stage and sort of enjoy it? I think headbands. Girl, I'm so quick to throw this bandana on my head. It just adds to your style. If you are shorter with your hair, I think that a bandana is a great compliment to that. So many people rock bandanas and they look bomb. It's like mini twist or whatever. I think the style is cute. I think you need to just do you, boo, and stay true. Girl, I'm talking like Seamus Maya out here.
Do you, be you, and stay true, boo.
Really, it just comes down to you being confident with your hair no matter where you are in your hair journey. Next question comes from Blue Nana. Blue Nana. Look what we done started. How can you tell when your hair is heat damaged? Okay, so there's a few ways that you can tell your hair is heat damaged. One is by the obvious, which is your hair's curl will be sort of limp. That's because you don't have to weigh the protein in your hair. Heat is damaging. Some people use heat protectants and they get away with it and it works fine for them. If somehow that heat protectant does not work and you put two hot metal plates, sandwich your hair between those plates, your proteins cannot handle that. If you've all taken a high school biology lesson, okay, you know what the term denaturing means. Your proteins unravel and they fall apart. Heat is one of the ways that your proteins can denature. Also, you can tell your hair is heat damaged if your hair is not retaining moisture the way that it usually does. You got heat damage, 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 damage. I thought that I should let you know. The next question comes from Sierra McCrae. What were some of your favorite styles to do when you first started growing out your hair? I was down for the little fro. I was down for just rocking my fro and wearing a bandana about it. Here's the picture. Next question comes from Guava Pastries. Fun fact, I used to hate guava, but guava pastry sounds really good right now. The question is, how old are you? Simple question, love it. My name is Will, I'm 23 years old, and welcome to my crib. The next question is from Mr. Music. He says, love the style, referring to the hairstyle that I wore in the video. Being of mixed descent, how may I obtain? Okay, so immediately I feel like I need to unpack some things. There's so much diversity within the mixed identity that you cannot say that a certain hair type is mixed or a certain skin color is mixed. That's just not the case. There are people who look like me who are mixed. There are people who look totally not like me who are mixed. Two, which is basically just an extrapolation off the first point. Really, you can try just about any style. It comes down to your hair type and your hair porosity and how products hold in your hair and how that, all of that, okay, is gonna help you attain the style that you want. So whatever hairstyle you wanna try out, it really just comes down to finding the best products for you. Next, we have Kadeem Alexander. What's up? OG in the building. What would you name your son and daughter if you had one? This is a good question, Kadeem. I don't know. I feel like I've come across this question so many times and my answer has changed so many times. But I would say for my daughter, I would name her Sujari. I just think that's a really nice name. Sujari. I really like that name. I came across that name because I watched this random video of this little girl, like black girl named Sujari who plays the cello. So if y'all look up Sujari cello, you will see this girl and she's like amazing. If I had a son, I really like the name Houston. I like Kyle. I don't know why I like Kyle so much, but Kyle is a really nice name. Next question comes from Rondell Claremont, okay? I'm growing out my sides. How long did it take you to be able to braid it back with the rest of your hair? For me, I had to stick it out for a little bit. I wore this headband, this exact headband, for a long time before I was able to start braiding it back, twisting it back. I've only been growing out my sides for about 6 months, so I would say about 3 months it took for me to be able to braid it back. But that day that I was able to do so, honey, it was glorious. Next question comes from Ray Campbell. Yo, I really had a friend named Ray Campbell in high school. This is so weird. Yo, Ray, is this you? He says, I have an undercut and I'm regretting it. Definitely not Ray. Definitely not Ray. I know that you're growing yours out, so can you give me some tips on how to grow it out? Lucky you, I've already done a couple of videos on this, so I'll go ahead and link those here and in the description box. Next question comes from Ayana Williams. How do you keep your hair completely detangled to the point where you can easily part it? My hair gets crazy tangled even after I detangle it. Parting my hair is a real chore. I did a video on this as well. You can check that out here. But I would say that the best way to detangle your hair is to make sure it's drenched with some product that has slip. Lots of people like to use conditioner I like to use conditioner to detangle my hair. Easier when your hair strands are coated with some sort of slippery product because the knots come out pretty easily then. I keep my hair sectioned and parted always. I detangle one good time and then I go ahead and twist my hair up, and it keeps the hair strands from tangling together when they're bundled in twists. The next question comes from G Melanin or G Melanin. He says, do you have any tips on how to grow my entire head out? I have a high top, I guess like a high top fade, right? My hair is long, but not long enough to hide or cover my sides or the back. I want to grow it all out without having to start all over again. I work too hard to get my hair this cute and healthy. Girl, don't you know it? I'd say get a hat. I'd say get a bandana. I'd say cover it up. If you really are in the awkward phase and you really feel it, you know what I mean? It's okay to rock a bandana. It's okay. This is what I've been doing. And if you don't want to go that route, there really is no other way to cover it up. Your hair is going to grow out. Just stick through the awkward phase. People honestly won't care what you look like if you're just confident in wearing it and if you don't make a big deal about it. Lady Gaga showed up to the red carpet in meat. Girl, in meat. Pork chops for a dress. She rocked it with confidence and I applauded her. The next question comes from Naziz Davis. What's up, Naziz? That's a cool name. Yo, okay, I might name my child Naziz. Can you please do a tutorial on a split ponytail? Sure. I usually do a split ponytail after my wash and go has been out for a couple of days. So the next time that I do a wash and go, I'll do a slip ponytail tutorial. Now Naziz, you better be subscribed, okay? Because I ain't about to do the slip ponytail tutorial and you not even watch it. Next question comes from Bama Mrs. Lee. Do you put oil on your scalp ever? If so, when? Yes, I do. Check out this video where I actually do that. I usually do it after a couple of days that my protective style has been in. Tiffany Allen says, after having a diva cut, do you feel like it's something you can live with or without? I really liked my stylist. Her name was Jess. She back in the day had really long hair, but when I went to go see her and sat in her chair, she had like this short pixie cut. It was like a turquoise color. She was just like serving a look, you know what I mean? She is white. She knows a lot about curly hair. That was something that I really liked, was that she was handling my hair, but she was also educating me about it. The experience of it, I definitely enjoyed and I want to do that again. The haircut itself was amazing and I really feel like it helped my hair grow. I was having a big issue with growing the hair at the back of my head, but once she gave me a trim, I remember the day, like walking out of the salon and looking at my hair in the mirror and being like, what? Like the curls back there were popping. I don't know what she put in my, I do know what she put in my hair. She told me. The cut itself made my hair look so healthy and I feel like she just did such a good job. And so, yeah, maybe I'll do it again. The next question is from Planet Jazz, but the A is replaced with an X. Y'all cool. Y'all some cool people with these names. What's your favorite Beyoncé song? You can't do this to me. Like Lemonade was obviously like, girl. But I really do bop to like the oldies. Kitty Cat was good, Green Light was amazing, and Get Me Bodied. Get Me Bodied is always a jam. Janisha_CXA says, hey Will, have you ever put color in your hair or would you ever consider putting color in your hair? I actually have done a rinse. It's not like bleach, it's not going to change the structure of your hair cuticle, but it does add color like temporarily. I put like a plum red color on my hair because if you actually look at my hair up close, it's actually light brown. It's not light brown, dark brown rather than black. When I was in the sunlight, you could see like these plum red highlights. That was when my hair was like really short. Like it was just a fun random thing to do after school. Like I said, maybe I'll do color one day when I'm older. Like right now, I'm just like not interested in it. The next question is from Hardy Z703. What made you want to grow out your hair and how long do you plan to keep it growing? I've been wanting to grow out my hair like when I was young. There was this one boy who would come to school every day and his cornrows would be popping, okay? And this was when I was like, this was kindergarten. I remember looking over and being like, why can't I do that? Like, why can't I have hair like that? And I remember asking my mom, like, if I could grow my hair out. And she was okay with it. But my other family members were not. They did the whole, like, he's gonna look like a girl. And, like, hair is for girls. And, like, all that bull crap. In college, after all of that went away, I decided to grow out my hair. And look at me now. I'm loving it. I've learned so much from my hair about myself. I don't regret it. And I want to continue doing this for, I don't know, the rest of my life. Next question is from Tasha Love SU1. Do you use the leave-in conditioner, the coconut and hibiscus one, daily? No, I actually don't use many products daily. When I protective style, I'll like put oil on my scalp, but that's just about it. If I'm doing a wash and go, that's a different story, girl. It's okay to put leave-in conditioner in your hair every single day. Just make sure that you're cleaning it out on a regular with a cleanser, a shampoo, something of that sort. The next question is from Prosy Kid. What's your hair type and how long are your sides now? Between 3C and 4B. And this is how long my sides are. The next question is, what are some of the comments that you get on your hair? The other day in particular, this girl came out of nowhere on my Instagram post and she was just telling me about how men shouldn't be growing hair and it's a sin somehow to grow out your hair as a man. It's honestly all ridiculous. All you can really do out here is live your own life. Be true to who you are and be shameless. Like, really. People do feel insecure sometimes and they feel the need to like tear you down because you obviously are making them feel insecure and they don't want that in their lives. They'll come out with like all types of comments, all types of crazy things they'll say, but it's up to you to sort of just like keep your head up high. Use that block button if need, girl, because it's right there and it's easy. All you gotta do is blah, 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 blah. It's that simple. But for the most part, I get a lot of people who are actually really nice and are supportive and affirmative of my natural hair. That's what I appreciate the most, and I look at that more than I do the negativity. The next question comes from Ann Cuthers. What's up, Ann? How old are you and where are you from? I am 23 years old and I am from New Jersey. Fun fact, I grew up in the same place that Versace did. The next question is from Latoya Williams. How long do you want to grow your hair? I want to grow my hair 5 feet long, sis. Honestly, however long my hair decides to grow. I really don't mind long hair. It does take more time and it takes more work. I remember when it was just easy for me to, girl, just dunk my head in the sink and just pop some coconut oil on it and then walk out the house. But now it takes me like forever to get my hair right. But I don't mind looking like Boy Rapunzel. I don't. The next question is from Being Shahad. He says, have you ever done or tried 3-strand twists? I haven't tried 3-strand twists. I don't really plan on trying it. I don't see a difference in twist outs when you do a 2-strand twist versus the 3-strand twist that I am like yearning for. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, oh, I gotta have a 3-strand twist out. Next question is from Ashton Brown. What's up, Ashton? He says, hey, Will, I just want to start out by saying that I love your channel and I love your videos. Thank you. My question is 3 questions. 3 questions! Do you see a career in YouTube? If not, what do you see as your career choice? I see that people have started careers out of YouTube and that they have become very successful by just being on YouTube, which is awesome. I actually really do like making these videos. I like coming up here, talking to you all. I really enjoy the community aspect of this. A lot of people don't get the chance to do exactly what they want to do and get paid for it. So I don't know. I don't, to answer the question, like, if it happens, and I love that. I'm still going to be here for you guys, making the videos, doing the thing, because natural hair will always be here, and I will always be here. And I will always be here. If not, what do you see as a career choice? I went to Brown University and I studied health and human biology and neuroscience. I was studying to become a doctor, a neurosurgeon in particular. After undergrad, I was to go to medical school. But then I caught whiff of this side of me that was very interested in entrepreneurship. And so I found this program, this fellowship that basically put me back at Brown, and I was studying entrepreneurship for the summer. And through that fellowship, I'm hoping to get a job somewhere in the United States where I can further develop skills in entrepreneurship. And then I think from there, I'd probably, who knows, either start a business, actually go to med school, maybe YouTube will pop off and we'll be up here all day long. Do you have any advice on maintaining your twist while sleeping so that they don't come deformed or flat while sleeping? And where did you get your Shay Girl shirt? Because it was cute. So I put my hair in a pineapple when I go to bed and then I wrap it up. I'll gather all of my twists together for a little party on top of my head. I'll put an elastic hair tie around that. And I'll go ahead and wrap it with a satin scarf and then I'll go to bed. And that really just ensures that my hair doesn't get flat from me laying on it or like crimped, you know what I mean? And my Shay Girl t-shirt, hold on, let me go get it. This is my Shay Girl t-shirt. So cute. It has like holes in it. It's very grunge. It's very like me, you know what I mean? Like grunge and cute. But this shirt actually was gifted to me by the Shay Girls themselves. So if you didn't know, Shea Moisture is actually a part of a group of brands. So there's Shea Moisture, there's Nubian Crown, there's Madam C.J. Walker. Shay Girl, I think, is one of the newest ones. So there are 7 girls that came together. Okay, there's a whole story. You can read about it. I'll put the link in the description. Also, I went to New Orleans and met the Shay Girls themselves. See that here? I did a whole vlog on it. Check it out. For each of the Shay Girls, there was an issue that they were dealing with. And so each girl came up with a product that fixed that issue. So there was Jules, who had like eczema, and she came up with like this bomb lotion that smells like cotton candy, and it's literally so good. I have to like hit them up because I'm dying to have some more. And they're all like around my age, and they're killing it, and they're all girls, and it's like feel it. So shout out to Malaysia, Jules, all of y'all, we love you. Shirts, I think are being sold on the website, so check it out. Support the girls, y'all. The next question is from Willow, XOXO. Sis, yo, so many questions. Where are you from? New Jersey. When's your birthday? January 26th. In school? No. I feel like I want to say yes because I'm always learning. I'm in the school of life, girl. Career goals? Girl, really don't know. Favorite way to spend your free time? Listening to Beyonce, dancing to Beyonce, trying to be Beyonce. Also traveling to Beyonce concerts. No, I'm kidding. I really like traveling. Favorite food? Everything that I can't eat because I'm lactose intolerant. I love ice cream and macaroni and cheese.